According to some relationship gurus on YouTube, I am apparently unfit, unqualified, and undeserving of love, all because I am a single mother. I'm glad I've developed the thick skin that I have today, because had I not, I would have fallen apart at some of the things I heard people say about single mothers. Enough about that. Let's divert our attention to matters that actually move the needle, shall we? How about like where I'm gonna hang my paintings? Hi, I'm Kiera, and welcome to my vlog. Recently, I've been reflecting on what the past 12 years have taught me. I became a mama at the ripe old age of 16. Now that my daughter is 12 and I'm 29, so much has changed for the both of us. I've chosen to share 3 ways that teen pregnancy has shaped me and how it's made me the woman that I am today. Did you know that around 20% of girls who experience their first teenage pregnancy go on to have a second within 2 years of having their first child? So surprisingly, that wasn't my story. I only stopped at having one. I had my daughter in 2011 when I was 16 years old. And there are times where I do wish that I would have had another. Of course, I wanted to be married and more stable and prepared, of course. Which leads me to my first lesson from becoming a teen mom 12 years ago. It's teaching me how to have faith. Life, with all its twists and turns, you just have to learn to trust the process. Learning to embrace slowing down and just taking in each moment and embracing life without the need to feel like you constantly have to keep up with the Joneses is really important. Sometimes I felt the pressure of falling behind in life because of not being married yet. It's like this fear of missing out or feeling the obligation to stay up to date with the latest cultural trends. Not that marriage is a cultural trend, but sometimes it can be. However, letting go of my need for control and placing simple faith in God that He'll cause everything to eventually fall into place for the better, well, that's my little act of faith. No more worrying over tomorrow, just focusing on today. I'm still navigating this journey, but releasing the weight of a fast-paced lifestyle to welcome seemingly small moments has become what's most important to me. Those quiet hours cuddled up, sharing Mother Goose stories with little ones or completing YouTube challenges with preteens. These are the moments that I want to embrace and cherish for the rest of my life. The second thing that I've learned since becoming a teen mom 12 years ago is how to experience joy. I've learned that you have to make room for joy, even if it comes in an uncomfortable, seemingly untimely, or seemingly unconventional way. For example, like your child pushing you to do things that you really don't want to do or that you don't feel like doing. What in the world? I've experienced many different situations over the past years, and I've come to view joy as something that resides deep inside of you. And it's not based on your circumstances or what may happen from day to day. Of course, there are the ebbs and flow of emotion, and every day has its own set of challenges. But coming from a background of depression, learning what joy means has taken my mother into another level. There were times when pushing myself to complete the most basic tasks of the day were all I could do. But somehow, in the midst of feeling like I was in a pit that I couldn't climb out of, I still found gratitude, which was like a match that lit the flame to my joy. My daughter has a special gift that I believe God gave to her, that I think He gives to all children, but as adults, we tend to ignore it. During those rough times, she would be like an angel butterfly sent to me when I needed help the most. Funny thing is, I'm the parent, but I've learned to listen to her unintentional, God-given intuition. She helped me to find joy in the simple moments. Many days we would just sit quietly, enjoy the aromatic scents of vanilla candles, and enjoy a few pages from a random book that I picked up off my shelf. We're taking the day off from school to sit back in our PJs and laugh at funny movies all day. Again, you have to make room for it. So, needless to say, I was a challenged teen. I brought a whole lot of chaos into my life and the life of my families. And it wasn't until after I had my daughter that I really understood what peace was. It's the absence of chaos. I was determined not to let anyone raise my child but me. Often babies of teen pregnancies either wind up being raised by other family members, like grandparents, or by the system. So I had to let go of that crazy lifestyle. No more partying or late nights, no more bad choices. It all had to stop. I always had a knowing for what was most important, but I didn't understand how much peaceful fruit that it would bear 12 years later. Learning to say no to all kinds of things has given me the right kind of control back over my life, even though I didn't realize that it was gone. Maturing has taught me that everyone is going to be a slave to something. You might as well choose to allow yourself to be disciplined by something that's good for you. To me, that means making good choices and being the right example for my girl. I thank God for her every day. Honestly, I don't know who or where I'd be today without her. So, neither getting pregnant at 16 or being a single parent has been anywhere near ideal. However, I would not trade one day of it back for anything, because on top of the fact that I love my daughter, I've learned and I've grown so much. I would not be the person that I am today without it.